Settling for the big story of following for you tonight, the price of a barrel of Brent crude has slipped below $20. It's the lowest level since 2002. The close to 20% slump follows negative prices being recorded for a barrel of West Texas Intermediate WTI, the benchmark for U.S. oil. Let's make sense of the latest developments. Joining me is analyst with the Institute for Energy Security, Raymond Nwokpo. Great to speak with you again, Raymond. Things are changing so fast. What is triggering this latest decline?
Yeah, thank you very much. Basically, it's still about the demand destruction on the oil market and storage space getting literally closed because of the demand destruction. We know there will be a projection that this particular month, April, the demand destruction is going to be about 29 billion per barrel. And we know that it's only in less than 2 weeks that OPEC Plus and non-OPEC members came to a historic agreement of something close to 10 billion barrels. But it seems the cut is insufficient. Like IES have stated earlier that the cut is insufficient. And it's just the rule on that effect that is happening. Yesterday it was WTI. Now today is Brent Crude. It's down below 20, the heaviest since 2002, yeah.
All right. And so we thought the agreement reached by OPEC Plus to cut production would show up prices, but we are seeing that not happen. Can you explain what is happening for us? It's difficult to understand.
Yeah, it's about the reaction from the market. The market is so saturated with a lot of supply glut. Like I was indicating, in the month of April, we are estimated to have a demand destruction, or what we call destruction in consumption, about 29 billion per barrel, meaning about 29 billion per barrel is going to be on the market without consumption, because we know even in the Middle East countries, the Gulf nations, countries that are supposed to be producing are also under some form of partial lockdown and lockdown. If you come to Europe, to countries under lockdown, don't forget the third largest consumer of crude oil, India, is also under partial lockdown. So all these things are accounting for glut on the international. And we should know, since there is glut, people would like to fill their tanks, high tanks, and also storage spaces are completely going. People, their storage space already done that. So at this moment, basically, we are only experiencing the lack of storage space for people to buy products and store. So that's why prices are coming down.
All right.
So everybody is reducing price so that people can take their products and go and store. So basically, that's what is happening.
Interesting. And here's why we should also be worried. Well, we are also excited in part because maybe this could reflect in prices at the pumps going down. We are a producer of oil, and so if prices are going down, it also has repercussions for us. What can major oil producers do now? I know that they've cut oil production by 10%, is it? What can they do now?
Okay, so at IES, we were tracking an emergency crisis meeting between OPEC and non-OPEC Plus ministers as some few hours ago. The meeting was to suggest, led by Algeria, which is having the presidency at this moment, was being a production. I know the production in April, but there have not been any agreement. IES is still following that. For Ghana, it's terrible news. It's terrible news for the finance minister. When I remember what the article we wrote, it's terrible news because below 20 is just bad. And it's not only Ghana. Other African countries, if you look at their projected revenue and how much they do their production, if you look at it, it's terrible for them. It's just, the industry is basically broken at this moment, honestly.
All right, and a quick one before we let you go. So how long do we expect this to continue? And you know, I talked about how this could impact prices locally. What are you seeing?
Yeah, for the consumer, for the truck driver, for the passenger, for the market woman, it's a good news. because going into the first pricing video of May, this all will be calculated to have effect at the pumps. So if prices continue to be below 20, I can project, or I can assure you that prices will definitely fall at the pumps if prices continue to be below 20, and it will be significant, because if it continues to rally below 20, this is huge and this is historic. Yeah.
All right, Raymond Nwapor, thanks as always for your analysis. Raymond Nwapor there with the Institute for Energy Security. We thank you.